As you all noticed, we've been gone from social media for a few weeks now, and due to health concerns with Rob, it's a sad day. We've got to quit on the bus and head a different direction.
As Tracy alluded to in the intro to the film, we've kind of reached the end of the road with the bus being part of Tango Romeo. I've run into some health problems, so today we're just going to get the bus cleaned out, get all of our stuff off of it, and get out of the heat. And we're going to bring up some different things on this channel we think you're all going to like. We're going to head a different direction, but it's all still going to be related to the lifestyle. So stick around and we'll get the bus cleaned now.
For loving you. Yeah, I got off easy, baby. Got no more time for loving you.
Today I'm going to take a minute or two and explain to you how we ended up where we were. Quite a few people have seen us on social media, different places, and they understand that the bus part of Tango Romeo 87 is for sale. So I'm going to explain that in this video today as to why we are where we are. And it's emotional, it's sad, but it's just the facts, and life comes at you fast. There'll be a whole lot more coming on this channel, because even without the bus, we've got a plan to realize our freedom. So stick around, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notification, and give us a like on this video. We definitely need you to subscribe and watch the content, and you'll want to stick around and see how we're going to pull this off without a bus, and how we're going to have a happy life, a free life, and still achieve the dreams that we wanted to. So let's get to explaining what's going on here. Tango Romeo has been off air for about 5 weeks. We haven't put a single episode up, and I've been asked a lot what's going on, and people kind of found us on Facebook and Instagram and those places and had questions. So I thought I'd take a minute and explain what's going on with the channel. I came down 6 weeks ago with blood clots in my right leg. It developed as one in a superficial vein, and then two, and then eventually 5 blood clots, and then they joined to become 2 big blood clots and 1 smaller blood clot. So I went to the doctor, and they started treating that concern, which wasn't too bad because it's superficial, but it was still something to worry about. And the doctor said, no ladders, no working in the heat, no heavy lifting until we get this under control. So they put me on modified rest for about a week, where I had to keep my leg elevated and use hot packs. Sometime about 2 weeks after I started the medication for that, I started to have other symptoms. Had problems with my equilibrium. Felt like I was skydiving when I was laying down, or if I turned my head, if I looked up, I kind of fell over backwards. Then started with extreme exhaustion, being tired all the time. Just a lot of different things started happening. So I'm still under medical care for that, and my doctor really does not want me to do any hard manual labor, so that kind of left us in a bind with the bus. We had gotten the bus down, as you know, in the last episode. We were sanding it, getting ready to paint the outside of it. We were going to put a piece of sheet metal over the emergency hatch and seal that off, and we were down to the point where we started our build. So we don't know when this is going to be cured. I'm still under medical care. And it's been a very emotional ride when it comes to the bus project. And we finally reached that decision that we would let someone else buy the bus and build it out and go live their dream, because we didn't know when we would be able to resume and what those limitations would be, and having problems with your equilibrium and your balance and concentration. I don't know that I mentioned that, my concentration just fades and I get this fog. We just decided it was best to let somebody else buy the bus. So we found a young couple that has done a lot of boondocking, traveling the country. They work on farms here and there, and they've done that from their car, and they're looking for a bus, but not a full-size bus, and we came to terms. So today, the bus leaves. It goes home. Didn't try to profit off of it heavily. Pretty much got out of it what we had in it, minus all the work that we've done to get it to this point. And it's ready to build. It's ready to start the build process and turn it into someone else's dreams. But don't worry, because we have other plans that don't include this bus at this point. So the channel's not going to vaporize. We have found another way to live this life without all the hard work and things that put me at medical risk at this point. And who knows, 6 months from now or a year from now, I may be physically fit again and ready to rock and roll. And then maybe a bus is in the future. And I hate to think I have to start over again, because man, the work we did was the hard work. The fun work is for the next person. But we're not going away. We definitely have a plan. And even though we can't include the bus right now and driving a heavy vehicle with air brakes and worrying about concentration, we've got a plan. And we're going to reveal that in the next episode or two. And we should be able to get back to regular postings pretty soon. I have to really limit what I do. Like I still can't look straight up quickly or turn my head or get down on my hands and knees and try to stand back up without wobbling over. So we've got a plan, and we'll reveal that coming up real soon. Unfortunately, with consultation with my doctor and Tracy and I back and forth, we're going to halt the project because we don't know how long this is going to continue. But I want to do everything I can to get my health back in shape so that I can get back into this lifestyle one way or the other and get out on the road and finally get to meet some of you guys. We might not be in a bus, but we'll let you know what we're doing here real soon in another video. I may be a grown man, but it's hard sometimes not to shed a little bit of tear, letting something go that has been such a big part of us.
I don't know how I could be so dumb. I've been lost for too long. I can't see trapped in life faster.
Well, that's really it. The bus is moved for pickup. They'll be here shortly to get the bus and take it back to Charlotte, North Carolina, about 3.5 hour drive from here. So should be an uneventful trip for them. Sad day. You know, leading up to this, it was like, oh yeah, you know, well, we have to do this because of where we are, and rather than just let the bus sit, let somebody else have it. Still pretty emotional day. It's real bittersweet. I'm happy that they're gonna build their dreams, but I'm sad that we're not. But keep watching the channel, because there'll be plenty more coming. We have like I said, we have a whole new plan that's going to give us the freedom and flexibility without putting me at risk. So stick around and don't forget that we're here.